talk to you guys today about the idea of having a 4-day week and a 3-day weekend instead of the way it is now, which is 5 days of school in a week and a 2-day weekend. Students, particularly in high school, and my peers, I've noticed, are tired. They have trouble keeping up with homework. It's a struggle for a few kids to really get from Monday to Friday and not fall behind in class or get stressed out with all the work that we get from school. What would happen is the 4 days would be 2 hours longer, and it would be a 10-hour day instead of a 8 or 6-hour day. This is weird. And it would total to be the same amount of hours in a week, with 4 10-hour days, actually a few hours longer. And so the year wouldn't be lengthened. It would be the same days in a year. And really the only difference is it would be four school days instead of 5. There's reasoning behind why this would be good. There are studies that have been taken that show it takes a certain amount of time for someone's mind to be ready to learn and go and learn something or do homework or get work done. And until that time, it takes time. And the same studies also show that it's easier to get into that place of learning when you're relaxed and when you're not all cluttered up with a ton of stuff. And so it's a 3-day weekend having less prolonged a series of school days and a longer break allows for you to reset back into that state of learning. There have teachers in schools where this has been done have reported that kids, since there's less time in the week to do stuff, they use their time more efficiently, get work done, better work done in the short time that they have. It's the same amount of time. Another benefit of only having 4 days in the school week, the school doesn't have to be heated and powered for one more day, and that every week having 1 day off from having heat and power the school, it takes a lot of money. That's for Rick. A lot of critics of the 4-day school week argue that there's no possible way that taking a day off the school week could have a positive effect on students' learning, if any. But there was the study done on 5 schools in Colorado, and the test scores were reported 4 years before and 4 years after the change to the 4-day school week, and there was no grade difference, average test score grade difference noticed in the 4 years before and 4 years after. And there's also this one other school, I can't remember where or what it was, but after the change was made, the test scores actually went up. And the test scores were still lower in comparison to other schools that aren't on the 4-day school week, but since the main use of the 4-day school week is to save money, that's the main reason most schools switch to it. and poverty is already linked to, the connection's already been made between poverty and bad test scores. Those places that are on the 4-day school week already had worse test scores than places that didn't.